History is just one match away. Alex Eala, the 21-year-old Filipina sensation, has already done the impossible. She has defeated the defending champion, Iga Świątek, in straight sets on center court. She has become the first Filipino in the Open era to reach the second week of a Grand Slam. The Philippines is celebrating. The tennis world is stunned. But the dream is not over yet. Standing in her way is Jasmine Paolini, the 2024 Wimbledon finalist and the 13th seed. This is not just a match. This is history. This is the biggest match of Alex Eala's career. For more coverage in tennis, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Before we get to the match, we need to appreciate the magnitude of Alex Eala's journey. Just weeks ago, she arrived at the All England club as the 29th seed, the first Filipino in history to achieve that honor. Her grass court season had been exceptional. She won the Birmingham Open, reached the semi-finals of the Berlin Open, and stunned the tennis world by defeating world number 2 Elena Rybakina and world number 8 Elina Svitolina in the same tournament. She had proven that she could compete with the best. Eala's first-round victory over Renata Zarazua was a statement of intent, a dominant 6-1, 6-2 win in just 78 minutes. She then fought back from a tough first-set loss to defeat Maya Joint with a come-from-behind 3-6, 6-2, 6-0 victory. The revenge was sweet, but the real shock came in the third round. Facing the defending champion, Iga Świątek, on center court, Eala produced the performance of her life. The first set was a war, lasting 84 minutes and featuring a tense tiebreak. Świątek had 2 set points, but Eala saved both and clinched the set on her 4th set point. The second set was even more stunning. Eala stormed to a 4-0 lead and never looked back. The final score was 7-6, 9, 6-2. The defending champion was dethroned. Eala dropped to her knees, tears streaming down her face, overwhelmed by what she had just achieved. In her post-match interview, she said, "I went to train every day after school with my ruffled socks, light-up shoes, and chubby cheeks. To younger me, this is everything. This goes out to them, to my family, and to all the little girls with ruffled socks and chubby cheeks." The victory was not just a personal achievement, it was a moment of national pride. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. congratulated Eala, describing her as world-class and terrific, and a true inspiration for young Filipinos. Tennis legends also weighed in. Billie Jean King called her a genuine inspiration for kids in the Philippines and around the world. Venus Williams congratulated her for making history. Filipino boxing legend Manny Pacquiao said he was so proud of her. The Eala effect was in full force. Eala's journey from a young girl in Manila to a Wimbledon sensation is an inspiration. She did not grow up on grass. She grew up on a makeshift tennis court that was painted over a basketball court. She trained at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain from the age of 13, leaving her family behind to pursue her dream. Her story is a testament to the power of perseverance and dedication. Now she stands on the verge of an even greater achievement. Standing in Eala's path is Jasmine Paolini. The 30-year-old Italian is ranked world number 17 and is a former world number 4. She is the 13th seed at Wimbledon and a 2024 Wimbledon finalist, losing to Barbara Krejcikova in the championship match. Paolini is one of the most experienced players on the WTA Tour, with a career that has seen her compete on the biggest stages. She is a fighter known for her court coverage, her ability to extend rallies, and her never-say-die attitude. Paolini's path to the 4th round has been solid. She overcame a first-set debacle to eke out a 0-6, 6-4, 7-5 win against Robin Montgomery in the opening round. She then swept Victoria Golubic and Maria Sakkari in the round of 64 and 32, respectively. Her third-round victory over Sakkari was particularly impressive, a 6-1, 6-2 win that showcased her form. She has been playing with confidence and is clearly finding her rhythm on the grass. The head-to-head between the two players is 1-0 in favor of Eala. They met at the Dubai Tennis Championships earlier this year, where Eala stunned Paolini 6-1, 7-6, 5. However, Paolini has experience on her side and has been playing well on grass. She has also spoken about her respect for Eala's game, calling her a very dangerous player. "I think Eala's game suits grass very well. She also showed a high level in Berlin. She is a very dangerous player here," Paolini said. Paolini is aware of the support that Eala will receive from the crowd. She has said, "She's playing wonderfully. She has a lot of people cheering for her, which is great for our sport because it involves more people from all over the world. She is a star in our sport, and it will be a tough battle." Paolini knows that she will not be the crowd favorite. The center court atmosphere will be electric, with the Filipino fans in full voice. But she has the experience to handle the pressure. Paolini's game is built on consistency and resilience. She is a player who rarely beats herself, forcing her opponents to go for winners and take risks. She has a solid forehand, a dependable backhand, and good court coverage. She is not a player who will overpower you with pace, but she will make you work for every point. She hits drop shots and backhand slices, and she rolls the forehand. As Martina Navratilova has noted, she is a tactician who can adapt her game to different opponents. Chapter 3. The Tactical Battle. Strengths, Weaknesses, and Strategy. Words, 2,950. The match between Eala and Paolini is a fascinating tactical battle. Both players have distinct strengths and weaknesses, and the winner will be the one who can impose their game plan on the other. Eala's game is perfectly suited to the grass courts. She is a lefty, which is a significant advantage on grass because the slice serve skids away from right-handed opponents. She gets down low to adjust to the uneven bounces, and her movement is exceptional. She is aggressive against weak serves, which can become invitations to tee off on grass. Eala's main strength is her ability to dictate play from the baseline. She takes the ball early and hits with power and precision. Her return game is one of the best on tour, and she is particularly effective at attacking second serves. She has shown that she can handle the pressure of big moments, as evidenced by her victory over Świątek. Her composure in the tiebreak was remarkable. She saved 2 set points and clinched the set on her 4th set point. This was a sign of her mental toughness. Paolini's game is built on consistency and court coverage. She is a player who will make you hit one more ball and wait for the error. She is strong on the defensive and can turn defense into offense with her speed and anticipation. She also possesses good variety, hitting drop shots and backhand slices to keep her opponents off balance. She is an experienced player who knows how to win ugly. She has been to a Grand Slam final and knows what it takes to compete at this level. Paolini's vulnerability is her serve. She can struggle with consistency and can be broken if her opponent is aggressive on the return. Eala will need to attack Paolini's second serve and put pressure on her service games. Eala's own serve has improved but can still be a liability at times. She will need to maintain a high first serve percentage to avoid giving Paolini opportunities to extend rallies. The tactical battle will be a test of both players' mental and physical strength. Martina Navratilova has called the match a 50-50 proposition. She said, "Paolini doesn't give you much space. She hits drop shots, backhand slice, she rolls the forehand. Although she handled Świątek's forehand pretty well, so yeah, it's a 50-50 proposition and the pressure is on Alex, but she's been embracing it so far. She handles it really well. The match is a test of styles. Eala will try to impose her aggressive game and finish points quickly. Paolini will try to extend rallies and wait for errors. The pressure is on Alex Eala. She is the favorite. She has the momentum. She has the crowd. But she also has the weight of a nation on her shoulders. She is not just playing for herself. She is playing for 115 million Filipinos who are watching her every move. The BBC has reported that Eala's historic run has thrilled the boxing-obsessed Philippines, with viewing parties and mainstream media coverage across the country. The expectation is immense. But Eala has shown that she can handle the pressure. She has embraced it. She has said that she feels the presence of her fans every time she steps on the court. The support has been a source of strength for her. The Filipino fans have traveled from across the world to support their hero. The atmosphere at center court will be electric. The chants of Eala, Eala, Eala will echo through the stadium. It is a home away from home for their hero. Paolini, on the other hand, has nothing to lose. She is the underdog, the more experienced player, and the one who will be playing against the crowd. She has said that she enjoys playing in those kinds of situations. She knows that she is capable of winning. She has been to a Grand Slam final. She has beaten the best players in the world. She is not afraid of the big moment. The opportunity for Eala is immense. A win would see her advance to the quarterfinals of a Grand Slam for the first time in her career. She would be the first Filipino to achieve that feat since Felicissimo Ampon at the 1953 French Open. She would cement her status as one of the most exciting players in the world. She would inspire a generation of young Filipinos to pick up a racket. Jim Courier has said that there is something magical about taking an entire nation with you on a journey. Eala has already done that. The Philippines is on the tennis map. The country that was once obsessed with boxing and basketball now has a new hero. Eala has broken through barriers and created new possibilities for young Filipinos. She has shown the world that greatness can come from anywhere. Let us make a prediction. Can Alex Eala make history and reach the Wimbledon quarterfinals? The answer is yes. She has the momentum. She has the belief. She has the game. She has already beaten the defending champion. She can beat Paolini. The key will be her serve and her aggression. If she can maintain a high first serve percentage and dictate play from the baseline, she will be in control. She will need to keep the points short and prevent Paolini from settling into a rhythm. Paolini will try to frustrate her and extend rallies. But Eala has proven that she can handle the pressure. She is playing with confidence and belief. Eala holds the head-to-head advantage. She has beaten Paolini before, 6-1, 7-6, 5, in Dubai, but that was on hard courts. This is grass, a surface where Paolini has proven she can be successful, having reached the final last year. The Sporting News predicts Eala to win in 2 sets. The odds makers are favoring Eala. The momentum is on her side. I predict a victory for Alex Eala. It will not be easy. Paolini will fight for every point. But Eala is too strong, too confident, and too motivated to let this opportunity slip away. She will win in 3 sets and advance to the quarterfinals of Wimbledon. The dream is alive. The chance to make history is within reach. Alex Eala is ready for the challenge. For more coverage in tennis, subscribe and hit the notification bell.